For Connellsville, it'll be Ethan Anderson. At 160, for the Colts, Dylan Evans. For Connellsville, it will either be Zeke Ritchie or Simon Jr. 172 for the Chartiers Valley, Howard Clement. For Connellsville, either Robert Miller or Nicholas Whitcomb. At 180 and 189 for Chartiers Valley, Travis Suno. For Connellsville, Varsity. At 215 for Chartiers Valley, it will be Travis Farber. For Connellsville, Christopher Cook. And at 285 for Connellsville, Tyler Dallas. For Chartiers. Tonight's match will start at 160 pounds. Our referee for tonight, Chris and Bill.
Get up there. We get up there because I'm going to start talking. Jonathan, give me an okay. Jonathan, check, check. Jonathan, check, check. We're good. Good afternoon, Connellsville, and welcome to Connellsville Area High School. I am Gabriel Ruggieri. I will be announcing this match. First up, we have Joey Ruggieri wrestling an exhibition match. Joey Ruggieri with a beautiful double leg takedown. Scores 2-0 with 1:30 left in the first period. Looking to get a half, he turns him over, cutting the backs. Looking to get the fall, and he gets it. 1:25 left in the period. Joey Ruggieri gets the fall. Now we begin the actual match. Connellsville versus Chartiers Valley. The match tonight will be starting at 160. Starting off for Connellsville, we have Zeke Ritchie. And for the Colts, we have Dylan Evans. Zeke Ritchie's been filling in some spots for Connellsville. It is his senior year this year. He's been bouncing around some weights, but wrestling really well for himself. Right now, they are working ties. Dylan Evans looking for the ankle pick, goes into a snap. Dylan has Zeke into a front headlock, and they go out of bounds. They're back on their feet. 1:40 left in the first period. Dylan Evans with a fake shot. Looking to circle back around, looking for that ankle pick again. As Zeke sprawls out, Dylan gets the takedown, making our score 2-0. As Dylan cuts him, making it 2-1 Evans. Evans gets a takedown. Dylan gets another cut and takes him right back down, cuts him again. Zeke looking for a shot there, he gets nothing. They're working the edge here pretty hard. Zeke trying to circle back in, but Evans just keeping him in his place. Evans gets another takedown, making the score 8-3 with less than 30 seconds left in the first period. Evans just riding on top now. Richie trying to look for something to get out on bottom. As Evans works on that 2-on-1, looking to tilt as he switches into the Blair ride on 1-on-1. As he go out of bounds with 10 seconds left in the first period. Our score 8-3, Evans. Zeke looks to try to stand up, but he gets nothing as Evans goes for the claw. Evans works on that 2-on-1. Excuse me, a 1-on-1. As time winds down. At the end of the first period, the score is 8-3 Evans. Evans gets first choice as he chooses to go down. Ziegler can go for that far ankle ride as he breaks him down from his first stand-up. But eventually Evans does get out. But Dylan Evans goes down as he takes a knee, calling for injury time. Looks to be shaken up just a little bit with less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Our score 9-3 Evans. With Evans a little shaken up with that ankle, I think Zeke Ritchie needs to put a little more pressure on him here to try to score his own points. Looking for that fake shot off the whistle from Evans. Evans coming in heavy with those clubs. As Zeke tries to shoot, he gets sprawled onto as Dylan circles around and gets his two, making our score 11-3 Evans. Zeke's trying to stand up here with the tripod. Comes up and escapes, making the score 11-4. Evans comes right back in with that high crotch into a double leg, into a nice takedown, making our score 13-4 Evans. As Evans sinks the leg in and takes him over for a windmill. As the referee counts his back points. Zeke trying to fight out on bottom. Referee holding 2 back points here as Dylan switches over to the wing. He sinks it over, looking for the fall here. Zeke fighting hard on bottom. Just trying not to give up that pin on bottom. As he slips out and goes right into the half Nelson. Looking for that fall as he gets it. With 45 seconds left in the second period, Dylan Evans gets the fall with a 13-4 score. And with that win for the Colts, that makes our score Falcons 0, Colts 6. As Nicholas Rohal goes out for 172. Nick Rohal is a more uptight wrestler as he goes for a big slam, but ultimately gets penalized for it. He gets called for an illegal slam. That's where a wrestler cannot bring down the other wrestler, their opponent, in a safe manner. That results in a illegal slam call, giving the Colts a point. All in all, it was an illegal slam. Some may debate it might not have been, but in my eyes, personally, I think it was definitely an illegal slam. But As you can see, the Colts wrestler got up immediately and seems to be looking fine himself. As they're back up on their feet, Nicholas Rohal gets a takedown, making the score 2-1 as he's trying to work him back down with a mat return as he gets him back down onto the mat. Nick looking to work that claw, ultimately lets him up, making the score 2-2. Nick working that collar tie, looks for the high crotch shot, looking to build up with it. He pulls up between his leg, looking for the double leg as he gets it. And he gets a takedown, making our score 4-2. Now Nick looks to cut him here, trying to score more points on his feet. That seems to be where he's the most versatile. Like I was trying to say earlier, Nick is a very strong style wrestler. He looks to grapple with you up top. He's not one for very many shots, but when he does shoot, it's pretty nice to see. As there goes for a slide by, circles behind, looking for another breakdown as he gets it. He gets a takedown 2, making our score 6-3 as he goes for a 2-on-1 tilt. But Howard Clellan, the Colts wrestler, rolls through. As 15 seconds were rolling down in the time, Nick is riding him out. Nick looking to cut, but the coaches advise him not to as time runs out. And that's it at the end of the first period. The score is 6-3, Nick Rohal. The Colts get first choice in this period, and they elect to defer as Nick gets choice in the first. Into the second. As Nick goes neutral, setting them up on their feet. Slow circle as Clellan takes a shot, but ultimately gets nothing. As they start to work the edge here with Nick Rohal pushing the pressure on. A nice snap by Nick. Keeping his head down and really working him there. Nice double leg from Nick. Look at the score as he gets his takedown, making our score 8-3. Nick now looking for that near ankle, trying to go for a Turk as he halves it, as he puts the half Nelson in, circling towards the head. He's getting his back points now. Working for that fall now as the referee holds 3 points. Clellan on bottom working out of that pinning combination. But Nick slips into the headlock, making it that much tighter. As the whistle blows, Nick is awarded his 3 points, making the score 11-3. But Nick gives up an illegal headlock. The hand was not in there while he got the headlock, making it illegal. That gives a foul point for Clellan, making our score 11-4. Rohal. False start on the bottom. They call potentially dangerous. Right as soon as Nick goes for that 2-on-1 tilt from behind. Nick getting that 2-on-1 again, looking for that tilt. As the referee starts counting, he's getting his near fall. We have now 45 seconds left in the period as Nick lets go of that 2-on-1 tilt to get his back points. He gets awarded 3 points, making our score 14-4, Rohal. Nick looking again for that 2-on-1. As he gets his 5 count. As the referee holds 3 as Nick releases, making the score 17-4. Nick slips over to the half Nelson, but ultimately changes his grip to go for the headlock. As the referee starts counting his back points. Nick looking for the fall here. Just trying to edge his shoulder over and get the fall here. Nick holding tight as he gets the fall with 1 second left in the second period. That is Nicholas Rohal, 172. Wins by fall over Cleveland.
Parents have suspension on sale for tonight. These are $2. T-shirts on sale for $10. Program book for $5. Hats $5. And stickers are free. We go to 189 pounds. For Chartiers Valley.
Now wrestling for Connellsville is Hunter Petrovich. And wrestling for Chartiers Valley. Excuse me, yes, Chartiers Valley is Travis Schoonever. Hunter circles around as he gets his takedown off of the missed shot from Schoonever. Hunter now riding tight, looking for a chop and jam as he breaks Schoonever down. Schoonever is working tight, looking for that 2-on-1 tilt from the bottom. Schoonever not really doing much on bottom. Not really looking to improve here as Hunter gets that 2-on-1 tilt. Only gets a 1 count, and there he goes. He gets a 2 count. He's at least getting 2 points here. Looking to get a fall in the tilt. That's an unlikely situation. But ultimately, he does get the 5 count as referee holds his 3 count. 3 points, excuse me. And is awarded, making our score 5-0, Petrovich. Hunter starts to work him along the edge with a minute left. Schoonever on bottom, not really doing a whole lot as Hunter locks up the cradle on the cross-face cradle along the edge of the mat, looking for the fall. But Schoonever's just able to break out of it. He's looking to go right back to that cradle. He's holding it tight, pulls him over. Still looking to get that fall as he gets it. That is Hunter Petrovich over Schoonever with 28 seconds left in the period. Winner by fall, Hunter Petrovich. And now wrestling at 4 corners by 2:15, Christopher Cookie Cook. And for Chartiers Valley, nobody. So Cookie wins by forfeit. As we roll into heavyweight for 285 for Connellsville, Tyler Gallus. And Chartiers Valley has no wrestler. So another forfeit win for Connellsville, making our score Connellsville 24, Chartiers Valley 6.
We go to 107.
And now for 107, we have Landon Lynn, who is given a forfeit, making our score Connellsville 30, Chartiers Valley 6. And now walking out for 114, Zachary Franks is going to get the forfeit at 114, making our score Falcons 36, Colts 6.
We now go to 121.
And now moving on to 121. We have for Connellsville, Jake Layton. And for Chartiers Valley, we have Brady Joling. Now Jake and Brody have already wrestled once this year at the Top Hat tournament at the beginning of the year. Jake ultimately won with a 2-1 decision. And Jake's trying to make sure that score is a little bit further apart this time, as he looks to get his first takedown in the first 10 seconds of the match. Excuse me, no takedown here. Joling holding onto the leg. Joling just holding onto the leg, looking for a stalemate here. But Jake's just working it, as the referee does award the stalemate, putting them back onto their feet. Jake looking to try to get that quick takedown to make sure he gets that score up quick. Well, like I said previously, they had wrestled at the top hat duel. It was a really close match, but ultimately Jake got an escape at the in the third period, as Joling had got too far up on legs and Jake had shook him off to get the reversal. But this time, Jake is looking to score early and score more, trying to make the point differential a lot more and to make this win a lot more secureable early on. Jake working here from underneath of a front headlock. They're working the edge here pretty hard. Joling just keeping him where he is at, as they stalemate and go back to center again. Jake working here out of an overarm tie. Joling looking to throw by that near arm. Both wrestlers almost in a stalemate here as they're working the edge. Jake looking to snap here, or more so is getting snapped, as they're working the edge as time is winding down. Jake looking for that near ankle as he go out of bounds with 3 seconds left in the period. They start back to center, as both wrestlers just seem to wait out the rest of the period. Going into the second period, Joling gets first choice and chooses bottom. Start of the second period, their score is 0-0, with team score 36-6, Connellsville. Jake sets up on the right side, looking to go for that far ankle. Jake riding that far ankle hard as he goes back with a chop and jam with the tight waist. He breaks Joling flat. Leighton sinking in that leg on the left side of the body, looking to go for a banana split here. But Joling locks that leg up, making sure he can't get it. Jake now looking for, with that leg, he likes to hit a cross-face cradle with it. It's an odd thing that you don't always see, but man, is he good at it. But now Jake sinks into double legs, looking to go for a power half here, or a windmill to pull him over and get some cheap back points. Jake hipping it over, and Joling just holding on underneath. If Jake can hold him out during this second period, Jake, all he would have to do is get an escape in the third period to win. But like I said before, Jake is not trying to have it end like that. He wants to make the point separation as far as he can. But here, Joling is slipping his leg in between from underneath, as Jake gets put in a sticky situation here as he gets a crotch lock. Just holding on for dear life now, trying to work for some better position. Jake holding on with that near leg laced, as Joling pulls onto his arm, trying to hip him over. Jake pulling now onto that far ankle as he has the near one laced. He's looking to crossface now, as a stalemate is called with 22 seconds left in the second period. The score is still 0-0. Joling is still down as he is getting ready to get set. Joling gets set, as Leighton gets on the left side this time. Goes for a quick breakdown as he breaks the hip to Joling. Joling looking to work something there. Jake looking to get that 2-on-1 there. 10 seconds left in the period. Joling just flattens out. Joey not looking to do a whole lot on the bottom here. As the period winds out, it is Jake Layton's choice going into the third period with the score 0-0. Jake here can move. He is very good at keeping his hands clear here. But what he has to make sure he does is keep his legs clear this time. Joeling last time was able to keep him down for over a minute. Last time was just putting the legs in. So if Jake can keep those legs clear this time, he should be able to get out a lot quicker. As you see here, he shoots up, but ultimately is brought back down. As you can see, Joeling is trying to put that leg right back in. Jake trying to fend it off as Joeling slipping it in. Jake still fighting those legs. Joeling starting to get a little high as he gets a figure four around the body. Joeling high here. Jake looking to shrug him off. Jake looking to go for a headhunt here. Circles him around. Looking to put Joeling on his head. Jake also looking for a defensive pin here. Jake reaches for the head. Looking to get a reversal here like he did last time. Joeling trying to sink that leg back in. Go for a double leg. Ultimately regains his balance. Is back on top. Riding snug. Joeling not looking for very many turns here. Just sort of riding Jake out, hoping to go into overtime. Jake starts to build a base as Joeling looks to go for that near ankle and crotch, just trying to break him down. As Joeling pulls at the elbow here. Joeling tries to lock up the cradle. Jake needs to lengthen out here to try to break the grip of that cradle. Joeling fighting to get that cradle over. Just trying to score some last second points to win the match. Jake fighting hard underneath with 10 seconds left to go in the third period. Fighting hard. Jake gets hit with a stalling as he rolls through the cradle to hold on. Jake gets hit with the stalling in the last 5 seconds of the match. But now they go into overtime. Our score still 0-0. As Red calls injury time here. Jake is going to have to look to come out hot like he did in the beginning of the first period. Try to score a takedown quick here. Both wrestlers coming to the center, looking to get ready to start this fourth period of overtime. Both wrestlers just sizing each other up for the first few seconds of the match. Excuse me, the overtime. Jake needs to be looking to score here fast. As he gets a near ankle pick, doubling it off, but Joeling just rolls it through. As he goes for the boot scoot around the back with a crotch lock. Looking to lace that leg as Joeling works up. Joeling looking to go through the legs. As Jake still scoots around. He's got the crotch lock. He's holding on for dear life here. Both wrestlers here looking to just try to get something. As Jake tries to roll through here. Jake fighting. He pulls the near ankle. As time expires. No points scored. Very close. Now we are going into sudden death ultimate rideout. There are 3 periods of this ultimate rideout. Each wrestler gets a chance to score points from their position of choosing. As Jake gets first choice, decides to defer, giving Joling the first choice of the first round of it. As Joling is going to go bottom for the first 30 seconds of the match. Excuse me, ultimate rideout. Joling gets set. Layton covers. And the match begins. Jake looking just ride tough here for the first 30 seconds of this match. Jake looking to put a leg in. Looking to break him flat. If Jake can break him flat here, he can hold him up for the rest of the period. Joling sits out, looking to go for that ankle. As Jake sits and holds it. Time winding down. Jake is holding on. Holding. As time runs out, Jake holds on. Now we go into the second period of overtime. Jake decides to go on bottom. Ultimately, I would not have chosen bottom for Jake. He has been able to ride Joling out the entire time, but not be able to get out on bottom. But ultimately, he does decide to go out. He stands up immediately as Joling just sits back with a double crotch rod. From my angle, it looks like locked hands, but it seems to be not. As Joling puts in a leg. Jake starts trying to move on bottom. Joling trying to put that leg in. Jake stands up. Jake just trying to get something here as time winds out. We're going into sudden death ultimate rideout here. At the flip of a coin to decide who goes on top and who gets on bottom. It's going to be Red's choice. And Joling is going to go on top. Jake has to get out here in the 30 seconds or else he will lose the match. We get caution red for the for going on that tight waist, not letting the bottom get set properly. Joling covers as he switches side. Jake looking to switch early, looking to get that leg clear. As they stand up, Layton looking to do something here. Should have been locked hands. There's 15 seconds left in the period. Jake looking to scoot. Jake needs to stand up here as Joling sits on that leg. With 2 seconds left, Jake has a chance to get out here. Slim, but still there. We have a caution on green this time. Green this time. As Layton can't do much with his last 2 seconds, he loses, and all sudden death, ultimate rideout. Ultimately, in my opinion, that match comes down to the refereeing. I know Enfield personally. It was a great match between them. The locked hands was very visible from my side, but I can't say much about it. But now we move on to 127 with Evan Petrovich for Connellsville and Logan Connolly for Chartiers Valley. Evan working his ties up, gets a hard snap and gets the ankle pick as he gets his takedown. Evan working on bottom here. Looking to go for that one-on-one tilt.
Time to fall, 25 seconds. We now move to 145.
a forfeit for myself at 133, and a forfeit for Carter Wilson at 139. Making our score Falcons 54, Colts 9. Now standing at 145 is Lonzy Vielma. And for the Colts, we have Anthony Trout. Lundy gets a quick takedown, an even quicker fall. As we move on to 152 with Ethan Ansel.
And our final match of the night at 152,
And for Chartiers Valley, we have Tam Kapitanov. He is also a senior this year, like Zeke Ritchie and myself, also including Jake. Whistle blows immediately as Ethan gets poked in the eye on referee's time. Ethan working that single he has, looking to go for that near side cradle. Trying to get a quick pin here. Tam on bottom, working hard. Just trying to break free of that near side. He's got his arm slipped through, which is preventing Ethan from turning him over. Ethan lets go of the near side, but goes to the opposite side for a near side. As he works back up, Ethan gets an underhook on the right side, snapping. Gets that underhook hard. Fake shot. As he gets a beautiful double leg, it brings him down, gets his takedown. Ethan climbed the body here. As he works up and gets a nice chop. Ethan gets a one-on-one on the right side, keeping that arm pinned. Looking to go for a hammer lock or a one-on-one as he pulls him over. Ethan gets that reinforced wing, trying to bring it back for a tilt. Get some cheap backs. And he starts getting a count going out of bounds, but ultimately gets nothing. With 38 seconds left in the first period, our score is Ethan Ansel 2, Tam 0. Ethan looking to break him down quickly here at the beginning in the middle of this first period. And with 30 seconds left, Ethan is riding hard on top. He looking to work on top of that leg and now looking to windmill it over. Cross faces back across. Just trying to get some cheap backs here. Bottom man not doing a whole lot here, but Ethan's trying to work something in. And as time winds down, our score is 2-0, Ethan. Ethan does get first choice here in the second period. As Ethan goes down. Again, our score is 2-0, Ethan. At the beginning, Ethan stands up very quickly, looking to get an escape. Rolls him through as he gets a locked hands on the defense there. Tam looks to get the headlock there, but it has an ultimately it comes down to a technical violation. Locked hands, 1 point for Ethan. Ethan goes back down on bottom with a minute 46 left in the second period.
Just a reminder, all 50% off.
Ethan gets a reversal here, making a score of 5-0. And gets another locked hands point, making it 6-0. Ethan looking to work something here on top as he breaks him down to his hip. Tam just looking to fight hands underneath. Not a whole lot of action from him. Ethan sinks in the half Nelson on the left side, looking to fight it over, but Ham fights out. Tam sits out, but Ethan circles behind. Ethan riding harder on top here. 1 minute left to go in the second period. Ethan looking for another chop, trying to break him down flat or at least get a tilt here. Ham, again, not looking to do a whole lot on bottom besides just try to get up from his breakdowns. Doesn't look like he's really trying to escape here. Ethan still riding hard on top. There's a stalling call on bottom here as Ethan looks to take over the wing here. A wing and a half as he takes it over with 3 seconds left to go. Ultimately gets 2 back points, making our score 8-0 Ethan. Now it is Tam's choice going into the third period. Tam likes to go neutral. Ethan now looking to go for a Merkle here as he gets his takedown. Excuse me. Ethan now looking with that side-to-side leg hook. Ethan has Tam's arms all crossed up underneath. Looking to go for a 2-on-1 tilt here. Tam breaks free of his hands. Tam again not doing a whole lot on bottom here. He gets hit with another stalling call, giving Ethan a point. As Ethan sinks in a half. Our score's 11-0 Ethan. Ethan sinking in, looking for the fall here as he circles back around and locks up the headlock, looking for the fall. But ultimately, Tam does get out of it, giving Ethan a three points of near fall, and our score is 14-0 Ethan. Ethan looking to get something, try to get the fall here at the last instead of getting the tech fall. He's trying to force him over here as he has him stacked up onto his shoulders, looking to get the fall here. 40 seconds left in the period. Tam fighting hard underneath. Does not want to give up that fall. But Ethan ultimately lets up, getting his 3 count, making the score 17-0 with a tech fall for Ethan Ansel. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our match of Connellsville versus Chartiers Valley. Their score, Falcons 65, Colts 9. Thank you all for watching. I was Gabriel Ruggieri, and I hope you all a good night.
I'd like to thank everybody for coming out and enjoying the meeting. Please drive home.